Hello everyone, we are from Group 4, Grade 3 SEMA, want to show our group project called ExploreID. But before we continue our project, I would like to introduce my own group. First of all is Ketan Yoputra, next one is Dulci Maria, third is Ivan Octavia Mandala, fourth is Kevin Saputra, fifth is Hanif Permadi, and lastly, myself, is Reski Saiputra. Without further ado, let's get started. The project topic is creating a database website about information of each province in Indonesia. The website name is ExploreID. The project description is a database website that stores various information of each province in Indonesia to introduce the rich culture, dishes, and uniqueness of each place as a guide for foreign tourists to assist them in having a better and more exciting experience during their stay when exploring Indonesia. The project advantage is information provided in our website will all be in English as it is the universally most understood language, especially since our target are foreign tourists. Information provided in our website are also tailored for tourists, providing only those that are relevant to them for their stay and exploration of Indonesia. There has yet been any other website out there that we know of that provide the collection of information similarly to ours.
Hi, I'm Hanif, and I will now proceed to explain the task division and job description of each of our team members. The first, Scrum Master and Programming Kevin Saputra with NPM 2131146. As the person in charge of scheduling tasks to make sure the team could work in a constant pace. As the team spokesperson and documenter on the result of every meeting, utilizing Atlassian's Jira Scrum management system to schedule, adjust, and assign task or work orders in regard of the project for each of team members. Resolve any problem that occurred from any team division and create plans to correct said problems. Routinely monitor the project's development to accommodate any sudden change in schedule or agenda, making sure that the project work be finished on time. Next, Programming and Project Owner, Kitanyo Putra, NPM 2131085. In charge of coding the website and its user interface based on instruction from the design division. In charge of integrating the website with its MySQL database prepared by the database management division using the PHP programming language. Also responsible for programming a create, read, update, delete system for the site administrator and moderators to help in ease of site management, and an image upload form system for the site user to fill in and help in contributing content. Next, database management, Dulci Maria, NPM 2131124, and Reski Sariputra, NPM 2131119, in charge of designing initial schematics of the database, filling in data, and setting data types, key constraints, and relationship between columns and tables. Also responsible for managing said data and database structure. Next, UI or UX design. It's me, Hanif Permadi, 2131130, and Ivan Octavia Mandala, NPM 2131138, in charge of creating a comfortable interface design for the website, organizing the site's features that are designed to help assist the users, also responsible for initial design sketch and the website's logo, icons, and other media.
So this is where I want to explain about the display on the PHP MyAdmin database project. As you can see here, from the ExploreID database project, we use 13 tables, which is starting from the admin profile tables, clothes, dance, food, house, instrument, landmark, province, request, song, story, taboo, and the last table is the users tables. So in admin profile structure, we have four content. The first one is admin profile ID. The second one is full name. The third is email, and the last one is password. In the first one and the third, we have key, and in the first one, we give auto increment, so each ID or number can be automatically sequential. And then for the request tables, here is the appearance. On the structure, we have 9 content. From the first one is request ID, request name, request email, request province ID, request table, request title, request info, request submitted on, and the last one is request status. For the request ID, we give auto increment 2, and then this is the appearance. So the users can filling in the form request. They will fill from the request name, request email, request province. They will choose what's province, and then on the request submitted on, we use timestamp. So we use current timestamp, and then for the users, this is the appearance on the structure. For the first one, the content is user ID, username, user email, user password, and the last one is user create 8. We use current timestamp. For the first one, user ID, we give auto increment, and then we set username, user email, and user password, so that when the user use or enters the sign in or login, all of them cannot use the same name, email, or password. And then for the others, we have similar content. So from instrument tables, we have province ID, instrument name, instrument info, instrument wiki. On the second one, instrument ID, we use auto increment. For the others tables, just like the dance table, here the appearance. So the first one is province ID, dance ID, dance name, dance info, dance image. Then the last one is dance wiki. For the dance ID, we use auto increment. So for the design, this is the intertable relation display. So this is admin profile table, users, request table, and this is province table. So the province table, on the province ID, they relate for this 9 table. For the first one is instrument, story, dance, taboo, landmark, food, song, clothes, and house. So why these 3 tables they don't have relation? Because we afraid that will make crash, so we don't make the relation. So this is the designer, and thank you.
Afterwards, this is the early designs for our website project. So this was assigned to me, Ivan, and Hanif. So we worked on these designs. So first we have this logo for our website, that is ExploreID, which is a circular with a ethnic house within, and then the category icons, which from left to right we have cuisines, traditional clothing, province, ethnic houses, taboos,
folk dances tour, traditional music instruments, folktales, and traditional music. And afterwards, we have this index page, which is our main page of our website. Like we have in the left upper corner, we have the logo, and then the right upper corner, we have the navigation bar like home, search, content, contacts, help, and login. Afterwards, this is the middle part of our index page. Like below the web information, there is like popular categories recommended in Indonesia. For example, we have the popular foods, popular music, popular photos, etc. Well, this is the example depicts in dark blue. We use dark red for the colors instead. And then the footer, we have the same logo again but bigger. And then we have the request forms to, like, maybe if the user wants to add newer contents in this website, then they can fill it here. Afterwards is the search bar. Uh, this is just our index page, but there's these search forms on located in the upper right corner. And then afterwards is the contact page. Like we have this top bar with each categories put to them, like mu- traditional music, hotels, etc. And then below them there is like uh, big 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 buttons for going into the each contents of this website. And of course we have this footer same as before in this page as well. And if we click on one of them, it goes into further detail. Like we have this same top bar as well, but like if we visit one of the contents, we have this title contents, and then the full full explanation or details about the contents what we search, maybe like popular foods, one of the popular foods like uh peanut or something. And then like we have this gray box which is to put the appropriate pictures to matching content. And then we have this photo as usual. And then this is the contact page. We have this email contact, for example, and then like each phone number and the WhatsApp number. And then this is the help page, which is basically frequently asked questions or FAQ page. So we try to predict what common questions that it'll show up about our website. Like in general, like what is about our website, and then like what is the purpose of our website. And afterwards, there is also a guide on how to use the features of our website as well, like how to edit, create, and that. Afterwards is the panel page. This page is only accessible for users that has admin or a moderator access. So like they have much more flexibility on what on manipulating the contents of this website. Like they can remove or edit along with keep the user details as well. And then this is the edit page, which everyone with an account can access. So we have this new create content. Of course we have this edit content as well, so maybe we need to add some extra details or like inappropriate details like that. We have this insert name here, like to edit the title, the category, the description, and re-upload the picture with an appropriate appearance, maybe a more beautiful picture or something like that. Okay, and we have this cancel button to cancel editing at them section just to keep the editing on the content. And finally we have this login page. We have this username form and then password form. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Kevin and I'm going to explain to you how our project management works for the ExploreID project. So for project management, we use the Agile method and it's using the Jira application from Atlassian.net. So this application, right, we have the roadmap, the backlog, the board, everything is already here. So now I'm going to explain one by one, like what we do and what actually have been done and like what all the feature is. So first we have the roadmap here. Roadmap is to use like when our schedule and our like product releases is supposed to come out. So let's say our releases here is supposed to be our product backlog. So let's say we want to make a login. It's gonna be made from like the middle of October to like the end of the middle of October. Same with making a dashboard, making the database, making the website. So all of this is also, as you can see from the top here, you can see the implementation of the sprint method for each of this product backlog. So this sprint is also for this backlog. And each sprint, right? For example, if we open this programming website, this programming website product backlog has like this issue, and it depends on which issue is the sprint. Like as you can see from here, the sprint is for this issue. So if different issue will actually have different time frame from each different time of sprint they have. As you can see, all of our product backlog has been done because we have already completed our project. So now we go back to the backlog. As you can see also, because we have already completed all of our sprints and all product backlog, there is nothing more here. But usually in the backlog, we can make a issue, we can make a sprint, and we can like issue story points for each of the sprints that we are going to commit today. And then there's the board, as you can see also, it's also empty because we have already finished our project, right? So we're gonna go to our reports to see like what has been done and finished, right? In our cumulative follow diagram, we can see from all time, we start at October to like December, September 30th to December, we have already completed. This doesn't seem like it's completed, but it's actually have been completed. It's just that the date cannot be seen like farther. If you see it farther, it's actually already all green because this has been from the start to now. Everything has already been done. So we can see the sprint burn down chart to see like how our say sprint works. Like say if we see it from, okay, so for story points, right? This estimation for story points, we only learn story points like on the middle of like our semester. So we only give story points like on the middle part of our semester. And in the beginning we don't use story points, so it's usually 0 from the start. But if we see it from issue, right? See, we make from the sprint program website has like 3 issue at first, and then slowly as we work, it increased because more issue came out. Like we need to make another login, another user style, because the different criteria for the project is actually been changed. The teacher wants like, oh, we want another, and we want this feature now. We want this feature now. So it increased the task. But then slowly by slowly, we actually make it like better into the end. It's actually done, right? From 3 to now 0. All of the sprint has been done, so it's actually like, it's done. It goes bad. It goes from like sometimes 0 to just like we need it to make a new database, and then we finish it later on. That's it for sprint burn down. For sprint, we have completed from this velocity report. We can see which sprint we have completed. We have completed around 7 sprint for our project, and then we can also see our issue because you can see from the backlog, right? But from the issue, you can also see from this part here, like all of the issue that we have completed for this project. We have around 77 like tasks we have completed. And then we can also see from like the dashboard, like each person, like what do they actually do for like this project. For me, because I'm the Scrum manager, I basically like change all of the status for like this whole project. So usually only I have the activity stream, like I doing all of this. Most people don't actually like do it. They change the Jira except me because I'm the Scrum manager. That's it for our Jira project management on how our Scrum works, and whether you see like our project is completed or not. It's completed from here. As you can see, like everything is done already. Everything is done already from like you can see from the roadmap. It's all done. So next, we're gonna explain to you like how our ExploreID works, and I will meet you again later when I explain how the admin side works. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Keaton, and I will now explain the user side of our website. So when you first visit our website at exploreid.greatsite.net, you will be greeted by this display. On the center, you can see a search bar where you can type in keywords or phrases that you would like to search, and on its right side, there will be a selection tab to choose upon which province that you would like to learn more about. At the top of the website, in the nav bar, there are 3 selections: homepage, which we are currently at, fact, which is the frequently asked questions and about us section of this website, and the share your experience page, where the users could share us their experience visiting one of the provinces in Indonesia. When you scroll down our homepage, there will be a weekly selection section, which will display the province currently being selected by our administrator or our moderator team. What's in display will be the current province's local cultures, folk traditions, landmark or scenes, cuisines, or folk tales. We can easily select the options to learn a little bit more about each type of information. And once you find something intriguing that you would like to learn more about, you can click on the Discover More button. That button will redirect you to the content page where we will display all relevant information that we have gathered regarding that province. So as you can see, it is divided into 5 main types. The culture section, where we will keep the province's traditional house and traditional clothes. The cuisine section, the songs, instruments, and dance option that will display all relevant songs or instruments and traditional dance that the current province holds. The landmarks of these province will be stored in the landmark option. And last but not least, the folktales option that will display traditional folktales that originated from this province. Next, back to the home page. Below the weekly selection, there will be the latest additions that will display each option's latest addition into our database. So as you can see, the latest addition for cuisine is patatas, a typical Central Papuan food. The latest additions for traditions can be seen as the Festival Budaya Lembah Baliem, and so on. When we click at the image of one of these latest additions, we will also be redirected to the province it is related to. So as you can see, patatas is related to Papua Pegunungan. Next, on the end of each of our site pages, there will be a footer that will display helpful links and contact information regarding our team and our website. If we click on one of the options of the helpful links, like the FAQ, frequently asked questions, or about us or contribute, we will be directed to the frequently asked questions page, which will display 5 frequently asked questions and also a brief about us section that will display information regarding our purpose and our vision for this website. Next, back at the home page, to conduct a search on our website, you can just click on the search box and fill in the keywords or phrases that we would like to search on the data for the 37 provinces that we have collected. Proceed by clicking the Search Now button, and it will display the search page. We have searched for the keyword Saman, and our database have found that it is related to one option from our datasets, and that is the song or dance or instrument. As you can see, Saman dance appear on our search results, and if we click on that search result, it will redirect us to the page of the province it originated from. For the next part, if we know what province we are looking for, we can just use the drop-down menu available on the right side of the search box to select which province we would like to learn more about. For instance, I'm looking to learn more about the Jawa Barat province, so we can just click on that and the website will automatically redirect us to the content page of Jawa Barat. And I would like to also add that all the pictures that are presented in the content page can be clicked to be zoomed in so the users could look at it in a more detailed fashion. As you can see, we can preview the folk song of the Jawa Barat province, that is Manuk Dadali. Lastly, if a user wants to share their experience during their stay in Indonesia, during their exploration of Indonesia, like regarding a particular cuisine or a particular landmark, or anything else, they can easily do that by selecting the Share Your Experience button on the top right side, which will lead them to our form page, which once they fill out can be sent to us and we will review their data. So now I will be demonstrating how to fill in this form. We just need to fill in our name, our email, which province does this particular thing that we would like to share came from. So I would be sharing about luti gendang, which is a traditional food from the province of Kepulauan Riau. So I will select Kepulauan Riau and the type of information shared to be a local cuisine and its name, as I suggested before, Luti Gendang, and then I would insert information regarding Luti Gendang. Lastly, I would select a picture associated with Luti Gendang. To do that, I just need to click on the choose file, select the image, which I have already prepared, and then click on the red Share Experience button. After that, the page will reload by itself and show a notification suggesting that we have successfully sent our message. As you can see, thanks for sharing. Our moderators will review your contributions shortly. Now at this point, it is up to the admins and the mods to decide what to do with our data. Will they accept it and transfer it to the main table, where it could later be seen by anyone who visits the site, or will they reject it, or will they make any changes? On that topic, my friend Kevin will discuss further on the admin side of our website. Thank you.
Okay, hello everyone again. So now I will explain to you the admin side of our ExploreID website. So for the admin side, we can go first to the ExploreID homepage, which is the ExploreID first web. When you go first to the link, right? We go to the most bottom part of this page, and you can see admin panel. This admin panel, you can actually click it to go to the admin side. So for this admin panel, you can actually log in for two username, which is whatever we already made for the database, right? Which is one is admin ExploreID, and then one is the test ExploreID, which is for explaining how moderator works. So if you're an administrator and then the website is like popular, right? You don't want like you to be one person to be handling all of the requests that has been coming in. You want to make a moderator to check the requests themselves. So if you want to register a new moderator, you can also give them the secret command. If you actually change the login part of this into register, you can actually register a new moderator. This is to moderator sign up. So this is not for administrator. Administrator doesn't sign up from here. You can only have like one admin for the sign up actually for administrator. Anyway, so let us test first like how the moderator works. For moderator, right, the username is test@exploreid.com and the password is test123. It's simple so that people you can test it later by yourself if you want to see. So we're signing in. You can see from here the session is like username is test, just like I used just now. The username is test. The status is moderator. So when your status is a moderator, the difference is you cannot change all of this table. If you have seen the database that our other teammate has already explained, the database cannot be changed for the province laws and other stuff. You cannot be changed by a moderator. You need to be changed by an actual administrator. For the moderator, their only job is to look at the requests. This request, right, you can actually like change a request status and also like accept it so that it will be sent to the data table that we have actually made for the administrator. So for example, if we edit here, like here, you can see this is the thing that has been requested by a user, and this is the which table he wants to give it to. If you have read this, you can also just save it, and it will be request status has been turned into red. This red is actually changed. So if you notice just now, it's new, right? When it's new, this part is set new request. So it just become 1, but now it's become 0 because the request has been red. So when you want to accept this, let's say for example, this is going to be going to the ID7, right? Which is basically Kepulauan Riau. So let's say the image, right? For example, it's like this, and then it's going to go to food to Kepulauan Riau. Let's say we accept and transfer it to the main table. What happened is the request status has now been accepted. You can't edit it anymore because the data has been sent to the table. Now it's changed to accept request. Oh, and also this table you can print it. You can print it into like Excel, a PDF, or anything actually if you want to have a hard copy of it. So now that's it for the moderator. I'll explain like what happened, the changes that happens, right? So if you go to ExploreID, like now. So now I'll explain to you what happened after we send that the data to the table, right? So if you see from here, the home page, the newest additional like information to the table will be shown in the latest department. See, the latest edition now has the Luti Gendang, right? So this thing has been sent, as we see from the province just now, is to the Kepulauan Riau. So we go to Kepulauan Riau. If we go to there, we can see the new edition, which is this. As you can see, this has been sent from the moderator accept. This will be shown new. This new information will be shown in like the the reference province. So with this, it is how like the moderator works basically. They accept requests, they check whether they want to edit it or whether they want to reject it, because sometimes people troll, right? They will just like put weird pictures. So you can just accept everything. You need to have like a moderator to check. So the difference though, after like the moderator, is what the admin does. So the admin use the username admin exploreid.com. The password is actually easy also, because it is not like it is supposed to be like hidden if it's like a real website, right? We just do it for like so that you guys can actually like test it yourself. So the password is 123456. So when you sign in, as you can see, now you can have all of these like new links, and all of this can now be clicked. It's so that when you click it, you're going to go to the table. For the table, as you can see, you can also print it out, you can edit it, you can add new data if you want. As you can see like this, you can delete it also, the data. So the admin has like all of the privilege of the moderator and more, basically. So now if we go to the food, for example, right? Just now we have actually sent it to like the food database, and as you can see, this is their newest like addition. So what happened is like only administrator can delete this. So like normally if a moderator have like accidentally like accept request, you need to contact the administrator like, oh, can you delete like the ID, the new information that I have like accepted to the food table or something, and then they will go they will sign in, and then they delete the data. For example, right? If I delete this data now, let's say I delete it. Now it's gone, right? If we go to the recheck, it's gone. So if we refresh this, basically this thing will also be gone. As you can see, it's gonna be gone. And then we can go to the Kepulauan Riau to check whether it's actually gone or not. It's gone, totally gone. It's also gone from the table, like the pictures, everything. So it's all like it to clean space also, right? So that people can also be accepted more. So this is like how our ExploreID works for the admin side. That is all for the administrator side to change all of the tables and also the requests, whether they can accept and edit. We can already edit, update, and delete everything. I forgot to mention also, as you can see from this session, that there is also an admin administrator. If you're an administrator, this will be the difference, right? It will be shown as an administrator instead of a moderator. And that is all for our team in explaining our demo on our database, our project management, and also our website itself. If there's actually any mistake in our like pronunciation and our wording, I hope we don't offend anybody. Thank you for like listening till the end. That is all from us for like how all of this website works and all of the admin side works. Thank you.